All right, next topic. Probably the most asked question. How do I get out of jury duty? So you're been picked, you're in the jury box, you don't have a conflict or bias that gets you out. How do you get out of jury duty? Now, what the judge is looking for are grounds to excuse you, unrelated to any questions you've asked about what would apply to the facts or law of the case. What qualifies as an undue hardship? A financial burden may. If you're not working, you have no way to pay your bills, you have no way to take care of your family, that may qualify. If you own your own business and the business doesn't do any work without you there, same thing. If you have dependents, children, or an immediate family member who are sick or physically incapable of caring for themselves. What about transportation issues? You got no way to get to and from court. Any of these may qualify for an undue hardship that the judge would possibly excuse you. Sometimes you need documentation. It might not be enough for you to just tell the judge that you care for a family member that's incapable of caring for themselves. So if you have any of these things that may qualify, bring them with you. Bring that documentation with you so that you can show your proof when you're there and you don't need to return the next day. What doesn't count as a hardship? Inconvenience or dislike. It's not enough that you just don't want to be there or it might disrupt your life a little bit. It would do that to everybody, and if that were the case, nobody would be selected. Everybody would be excused. You may never be called. You may be sitting in that gallery or sitting in that jury selection room and they say, you know what, we don't need you anymore. You've fulfilled your duty. You are done. You can go home and you're done the same as if you were called for a week-long trial. What you don't want to do is just not show up. If you get a jury summons and you no-show and you don't call, you could be held in contempt. You could be fined up to $500. You can be put in prison. You do not want to go down that road. If you do get a jury summons, call the number, show up, do what you need to do to avoid any consequences. If you've got any questions about jury duty, feel free to give us a call.